Want to bake a cheesecake with me? Let's go. First, I'm going to show you this beautiful arch and tile work that we've been working on in our kitchen over the last few months. As you can see, it's not grouted yet, so we still have a little bit of work to do, but we're very, very, very excited about the work that we've done so far. And all I'm doing here is making the graham cracker crust by grinding up some graham crackers, butter, and sugar together. And then I'm going to put them together in a pan. And instead of using a springform pan, I'm going to use a regular cake pan because I wanted it to come out a little bit cleaner. So I actually prepped the cake pan with some butter and parchment paper to make sure that everything came out nice and clean for this particular client. Now that it's ready to go in the oven, I'm going to put it in for about 10 minutes and start mixing up my ingredients for the filling. And cheesecake filling is pretty simple and delicious and kind of, one of those less is more kind of cakes that I absolutely love. So here I'm going to add in 5 bars of cream cheese and then some sugar. And I know it's a lot of cream cheese, but it's a very big cake. It's a 10-inch cake pan. So definitely have to make enough to fill that baby up. And then I'm just going to be doing this process where I take it off, scrape down the bowl, make sure that everything gets whisked together nice and smoothly. And you'll see here, I'm going to double check it and make sure that it's actually spreadable and it's looking nice and creamy and there's no big clumps of cream cheese that haven't mixed well with the other ingredients. And then I can move forward by putting in my sour cream. And then I'm going to do that mix and scrape down method again. And then I'm going to start adding in my eggs one at a time. And then I'm going to start noticing that my cheesecake filling is getting nice and shiny. And that's exactly what I want. And I'm kind of showing you here how it doesn't clump up and it's nice and smooth. One more mix and scrape down before we put it in the pan just to make sure, because I don't want to have any lumps in there at all. Now that it's ready to go, I'm going to put it in my pan that it just came out of the oven, and I am going to level it out and smooth it out and scrape down every little bit out of that bowl because, waste not, want not, right? And now that I'm at this point, I'm ready to put it in the oven. I'm going to use the bain-marie method where I basically make a water bath for my cheesecake so that it has some moisture in the oven with it so that it prevents cracking and overburning. And now that that's ready to go, it's going to go in the oven for about an hour and 10 minutes. And here's how it came out. It has a little bit of browning on the top, so I'm going to work on that, but I'm going to get one of my favorite tools in the kitchen and get a knife, and then I'm going to cut around the edges of the cake pan just to loosen it up because it has chilled overnight, and we are now on the next day, and it might have congealed to the cake pan. Now I'm going to use this method where I use 2 cake boards. You can use cookie sheets, whatever works best for you, plates, and here I am warming the bottom of the cake pan before I release it, just so that it kind of gives me an extra fighting chance. And look at that, it came out perfect. The parchment sheet actually stuck to the cake pan and not the crumbs, which is exactly what I wanted. So now we're just going to do a flip and pray and see how it comes out. And there it is. Oh, I'm so glad this came out well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I hope that you have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.